Hi there, we're going to be showing you 5 recipes that you can use for either snacks or meals that you can make right in your dorm room, and a lot of the ingredients are pretty cheap if you have to buy them at a local grocery store or Target or Walmart, whatever is near you, or you can get them right from your dining hall. So first I'm going to show you how to make a smoothie bowl. So you will need some type of blender. I just use a NutriBullet. And I'm going to use the triple berry blend that I got from Target. This is really cheap. I think it was about $6 for the whole mix, and it can last you a really long time. And you can also use frozen fruit to put in a yogurt bowl or something like that. So I'm going to put about a cup of frozen fruit right into here. That, and then I like to put about 1/3 of a cup of these sliced strawberries in there as well, maybe a little more than 1/3 cup. Throw those right in, and then I got a frozen banana and right from the dining hall, so I didn't have to go buy that, which is really nice. All right. And then I got this Greek yogurt right from the dining hall as well, and I usually just put about a spoonful in there. Alright, and so now you have about this much in your blender, so you want to just take some type of milk. I use almond milk, the unsweetened one, Almond Breeze. I got this right at Target. This is like $3, and it will also last you a really long time. You can use it in your coffee, you can use it other places as well, so it's really effective. All right, so you want to fill this up so it kind of covers all your fruit, and then you're just going to put the cover on and blend. All right, so this is all blended now, so I'm just going to take the cap off and pour it right into a bowl. This is the most satisfying part. And sometimes it can come out a little bit runny, so usually I like to put this back into the freezer for about 10 minutes. Alright, so I just took it out of my freezer, so it's kind of nice and like firmed up now. So the toppings that I like to put on my smoothie bowl, so you can put fresh fruit on there. I just don't have any right now, so I'm going to put some flaxseed and chia seeds that I got right from Trader Joe's. And I'm also going to put some granola and some mini chocolate chips on there too. Alright, so this is what the finished product looks like. You can really put whatever you want on there. I like to mix mine all up and take a big bite. So good. I hope you guys try it.
Today I will be showing you how to make some really quick and easy overnight oats. And so for this recipe, all you really need are some old-fashioned oats and a little bit of milk, which you can get easily from the dining hall. And so you're gonna need about 1/2 cup of oats and 1/2 cup of the milk in order to start. My jar has lines for 4 ounces and 8 ounces, so 4 ounces is 1/2 of a cup, which makes it very easy to measure that. And then on top of that, I will just be adding 1/2 of this because this is 8 ounces, or a total of a cup. After I've added the milk to the oats, I like to add 1/2 of a banana in order to make the overnight oats a little bit thicker. So first I cut the banana up into a little cup, and then I'm going to mash it with a fork so it mixes in very easily with the overnight oats. And the banana is also something you can get very easily from the dining hall, which makes it a much cheaper option. Once you are all done mashing the banana, it should look something like this, and then you are good to add it right into the mixture of oats and milk. And then you can just mix it right in. Once the bananas are all mixed into the oats and milk, it should look something like this. And then all you have to do is put a top on the jar, and then you're ready to put it in the fridge overnight, and then it will be all ready to eat in the morning. And with this, you can add anything on top, really. You can add nuts or coconut shavings or more banana or strawberries, and it'll be delicious.
Hi everybody, This is Alexis, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a microwavable chocolate mug cake. So right here in my mug, I already put some ingredients down. This is just 2 tablespoons of flour, 1 tablespoon of sugar, and 1 tablespoon of chocolate powder, just the unsweetened cocoa. So to this, I'm going to go ahead and add 3 tablespoons of milk. And you can use any type of milk that you want. I'm using full fat, but skim or 2%. Even alternatives like almond milk or soy milk are fine too. So 3 tablespoons in right there. And then 1 tablespoon of oil. I'm using canola oil, but of course you can use any other type that you have on hand. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add in a pinch of salt and 1/8 of a teaspoon of baking powder. There we go. So I'm just going to go ahead and mix this up here. It might seem a little liquidy, but that'll be fine because after we go ahead and cook it in the microwave, it'll be very light and fluffy. But still moist, so don't worry too much about the consistency here. And you could always go ahead and make this fancy by adding in a handful of chocolate chips or maybe a dollop of peanut butter or Nutella in the center, and it'd be sort of similar to like a molten lava cake. There we go. So what I'm going to do is this, how much you put it in for really depends on how many watts your microwave is. So this could be anywhere in between 1 minute and 1 minute and 30 seconds. I know for a fact my microwave runs about 1 minute 15. So what I'd recommend you do is put your mug cake in for 1 minute and then go ahead, if it's not done, go ahead and cook it in increments of 10 seconds just to double check and make sure you don't burn it by accident. But yeah, I hope you enjoy. This is my super simple mug cake recipe.
Hi everyone, this is Georgia, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a simple and easy pasta dish right in your dorm. So these are all the ingredients you're going to need. Obviously we're going to need pasta. I chose this one. It's packed full of protein, it's gluten-free, and it's made out of whole grains. However, if you find that you like a different kind of pasta, or if you would prefer to get pasta maybe from your dining hall, if that's easier, that's also a good choice. You're gonna need water. We're gonna be cooking this in the microwave in the dorm, so having water, this is bottled water, but if you have from your filter or tap water, like any water is good. You're gonna need pasta sauce. I chose this one. I like the flavor of this one, but again, up to you. You can do multiple different things. You can have different sauces. Next, you're gonna need a cup, a bowl, and a plate. This is like important for our cooking. Next, we're gonna have meatballs. I chose this one. If you want to choose a different kind of protein, that's up to you. I know grilled chicken can also go really well with pasta. And then you're gonna need some sort of vegetable. I have frozen vegetables. However, if you want fresh ones, that's also a really good option. So first things first, we're going to want to pour the pasta into the bowl. The serving size on this is 3/4 of a cup. I don't have a measuring cup. I'm going to eyeball it, but that's about how much you should be having. Next thing we want to do is we want to pour the water into the bowl. The water should be going over the pasta by about 1 inch. This will help ensure that the pasta cooks properly. Next, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put the pasta in the microwave. I'm putting a plate on top because it helps it cook faster. It's not necessary, however, I do think this is a good idea, and especially if you're in much more of a time crunch, this could help make your meal a little bit faster. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to follow the directions. Cook your pasta for the maximum amount of time that the box says. But once it's done, check and see if your pasta is cooked or not. If it's not, then put it back in the microwave. It may need to cook longer. Alright, so my pasta is done. However, as you can see, some of the water actually ran out. So I would recommend, if you're doing this, also place a plate on the bottom just in case to catch any of the water from the pasta that may leak over, since this water does end up boiling and may come off and come up, as you can see. All right, the next thing you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna drain any excess water. I did this off camera, but I put all the excess water into this cup, and then you can just dump it in your sink in your dorm and clean that cup out. Next thing you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna microwave your vegetables if they're frozen. Mine are, so I'm just gonna be following the microwavable directions, and so you should just follow yours. So the last thing we're gonna microwave is the protein. I'm gonna be microwaving my meatballs since they're frozen meatballs. I'm actually gonna be using the plate that I put on top of the pasta. You know, it's a clean plate otherwise, so it's pretty useful, and then I'm not wasting any utensils. So this is about 6 meatballs for a serving, so I'm gonna be microwaving 6 meatballs, but just follow the directions for whatever protein you're using and follow the serving size as well. So while your protein is microwaving, you can just add the sauce. Like so. I'm not measuring, I'm eyeballing. Serving size of this is about half a cup. I use less than, but you know, but I'd follow the recommended serving size. From there, we're also gonna put in the frozen vegetables, and then we're gonna mix that all together. All right, and then we're just gonna add our meatballs. And there you have it, one simple, easy, and very delicious pasta dish that you can make right in your dorm. This is really great, this was really fast, and of course there's so many ways you can do this. I don't like cheese, but you can add cheese if you want. Another great option for a pasta, if you want to try and incorporate some more veggies, is you can always try and see if they have zoodles, which are zucchini noodles or carrot noodles. That's another great way if you're looking to keep up some if you're trying to not eat as many carbs. And of course, there's so many different protein options. If you're vegan, you can do vegan or vegetarian meatballs as well. So I hope you enjoy this recipe.
Okay, so the next recipe we're gonna show is really more of a snack, and it's kind of like apples and peanut butter, but more fun. It's called apple nachos. So really all you need is an apple from your dining hall, some peanut butter that you could probably get from your dining hall, and just a couple toppings. So first, just start by cutting up your apple. So the next step after your apple is all cut up is to melt a couple spoonfuls of peanut butter in the microwave. You can put it in for about 45 seconds to a minute, and if you're looking for a healthier alternative, you could get some PB2 powder right at Target and mix it with some water, and then it kind of is a runny consistency, so you can put it all over the apple.
So right now, it should be looking something like this.
Okay, and the final step is just to add some toppings. I'm gonna use pretty much the same exact ones that I used for the smoothie bowl, so you can use these kinds of things. I'm gonna put some granola, some chia seeds, and some chocolate chips on top.
Okay, so this is what the final product should look like.
All right, so this is how they turned out. They're really good, really quick and easy, and a pretty healthy snack.